A warm welcome to the English session of today. Good morning, students. Good afternoon, actually, it is. Right. You are doing fine. Right. Listening to the online classes. How do you feel to sit at home? Feeling bored, children? Always sitting at home, and the government has asked us not to come out of the home. That is safe, they are saying. That is true only. Right. Though it is a little difficult, especially boys finds it very difficult to sit at home. And what to do, children? Nothing else to do. So we have to abide the rules of that government to get rid of this virus. It is a great problem nowadays to us. And even in our neighboring houses, you might have heard people dying of this corona. Young people, old people, those who are in services, everybody is so really, when we think about it, we feel really very bad because so many people who are familiar to us, well known to us, has good acquaintance with us. We heard that they are passing away, but we cannot even go and just attend the funeral services even. That is the situation. When we think of this, we cannot go and just look at them once. So when you think of this, I really feel very bad, very heavy in my heart when I think about all these things. What to do? So to avoid all these things, be safe at home. Where you are getting that virus from, nobody knows. So be at home. Obey your parents. Obey the advice given by that government. Even if it is a little difficult, stay at home. Read something. Just engage yourself in some work. Right, reading. Some will be interested in reading, so making some things, handy, that craft works, drawing, painting, something like that. Just cleaning, helping your parents to clean the home. Just something like that. You engage yourself to get rid of this boredom and stay safe. Stay safe and prepare your lessons very well. Right? We do not know how you are going to face the examination, how the things will be. We are not. Mm, we are not. Cannot even guess. Right? See, what is the difference? I wanted to give you one small incident. That is, what is the difference between the successful people and ordinary people? Thousands and thousands, millions of people are born, live, and they pass away. But few are remembered here and there. What is the difference? What makes them to land their footprints in the sands of time? Even after 5 or 6 centuries, we are still remembering people. Whereas crores and crores of people are passing this world without being known to us. See, when we pray to God, hope you are all praying to God. When we pray, how we will be praying? Oh God, protect us from everything, all the evils. We should not get into trouble at all because you are God. You have given so many promises. When we read the Bible, when we read the Quran, when we read the Bhagavad Gita, we are getting all these promises. So please, God, protect us from all the pitfalls. This is how we pray. How the successful people pray, they will pray that you must, God must give us strength, courage to overcome the difficulties. They will never pray that we should never get troubles in our life. That is what make you different from the ordinary people. So when you pray, how you have to pray? See, difficulties, diseases, deaths, pitfalls, unexpected things happens in our life. That is quite natural. It is inevitable. We cannot do anything. So you must pray to God to give strength to you to face all these things in a proper way, in a successful way, which will which will make you really a great person in future. So don't pray to God from today onwards that, oh, don't give me this, don't give me that, oh, give me this, that, this. I want this, don't give me that. No, that is not. That is the difference between successful people and ordinary people. So, in our life, these obstacles are very common. There is very obstacles are there. If you analyze the life of people, great personalities, obstacles are there. But you must pray to God to give strength, courage, and willpower to face the difficulties, to overcome the difficulties, to take the things in the positive way and get success in our life. Right? Right. In most of our problems, our family members, our neighbors, our teachers will be helping us to overcome the obstacles sometimes. Right? Teachers will be helping you. School will be helping you, your neighbors will be helping, your relations will be helping, your parents will be helping to overcome the difficulties, right? If you just mm, see the life of us, behind the success of your life, there will be somebody. There is a child. This child went to school, and these teachers were teaching lessons to the child, not only to this particular child, to the students who are there in the class. But this particular child used to ask very many questions to the teachers, whoever is teaching. So, all the teachers, one by one, just made a complaint to the headmaster saying that we have to send this boy away from the school. It is very difficult for me to control the child. He is unnecessarily uh, troubling the class, disturbing the class. Maybe the teacher has no answer for the question of the particular boy. One day, the headmaster called that particular boy and he wrote a letter to his parents, and it is in an envelope. It is written in an envelope, and that letter is given to that particular boy, and the headmaster said that you go and hand over this letter to your parents, mother. And this particular boy took the letter without knowing what it is, and he went home and handed it over to the mother. This mother opened that letter and she read the letter. And when she reads the letter, tears welled down from her cheeks. What is being written in the letter, the child doesn't know. But the mother said, see, you need not go to school from tomorrow. I will teach you. And when she said that, she was crying like anything. So, the next day onwards, the mother taught the child at home. The child also doesn't know why he is being asked to stay at home, whether it is asked by the school or whether the mother is asking him to be at home. Maybe she has no money to pay the fees or something like that. The child did not investigate that. But the mother has a heavy heart and she started teaching the child. And she found out what is the capability, what is the innate talent of the child. And she trained the child to bring out the talent from him. And this boy obeyed the mother, and he was grown up and he completed his studies, and there is no schooling, no certificate, nothing. and he became a great scientist. Became a great scientist. You know what is the name of this great scientist? Albert Einstein, a person who contributed very many things to the world. More than 3,000 contributions he has given to the world. One day, this particular boy, after he becoming a scientist, he just opened the drawer, table cupboard drawer. He just opened and found out a letter there. And he took it, and it is being written there in the letter that your son is good for nothing, he's not at all obedient, disturbing the class, useless boy, always his plan is to trouble the teachers. So from tomorrow onwards, you must not send your child to school. Your child will never get well in his life. He will never prosper in his life. Good for nothing he is. He is not at all good for anything. So this is what is being written in the letter. Who is reading it? Albert Einstein. And moreover, it is written in the letter that hereafter we cannot teach a child like yours. So from tomorrow onwards, you don't send your child to school. This is what is being written in the letter, which Albert Einstein found out after he became a great scientist. See, there is no school education for him. It is prohibited. Maybe he must have asked certain questions which is relevant, which he wanted to get cleared of. The teachers may not be able to clarify his doubts, maybe. But they felt that the child is naughty and he is good for nothing and he is not to be made to sit in the classroom. If he goes away, it will not be a trouble for the teachers. That's what they felt. But Albert Einstein, even though he doesn't get the privilege of the school education, he broke that obstacle with the help of his mother, and became the great eminent scientist of the world. So what you learn from this incident? Sometimes, in our classes also, there are some students who will be very naughty at times, disturbing the class. But we should never think that he is good for nothing. I told you already that we are talented people. Capabilities we have. Unique personalities we are. So the problem is we have to find out their innate capability and bring them up in life, like Albert Einstein's mother does. Right? Right. So, children, you also have some capabilities in you, talents in you. You are not like your neighbor. You are not like your friend. He may mug up and finish it off within 1 or 2 seconds, but you will take hours to finish off 2 and 3 more questions. Maybe. That doesn't matter. Find out your talent and break the obstacles and ask God to give strength and courage to overcome the difficulties, obstacles that you come across in your life to reach the zenith in your life. Hope you understand. Right. Can you? There is nothing called impossible. There is a saying, impossible is a word found in the dictionary of fools. Impossible is a word which is found in the dictionary of fools. Only fools will say that it is not possible. We are not fools. We are talented people. God's gifts is with us. He has gifted us. So make use of the talents and take the challenges of our daily life and come up in life. Right? Once this Albert Einstein, I wanted to tell you one small incident from his life. Once he was asked to give, he presented he wrote some paper, very famous scientist he is. He wrote one paper, and he is supposed to present that paper to the great educated people, great personalities. And he was presenting that paper to one area, one city, where the people doesn't know the language of Albert Einstein. There is some problem. Maybe he is speaking in English, but the people may not know English. But while he was delivering the speech, everyone was sitting like a statue, looking keenly at what he says. And after 3 hours speech, he went away from that place. But he has a guilty consciousness that, see, I have just killed them like anything, because their language is something different from mine. I have talked for 3 hours. How they tolerated me. This guilty conscience was there in his mind. So the next day he is asked to speak in some other place, some other city. There also the people doesn't know the language. So what Albert Einstein thought is, yesterday I have done a great blunder. Today I must stop the talk within 2.5 hours. So the next day he started his speech, and he just presented that paper to the public, and within 2.5 hours he completed his speech. After completing his speech, all the people rushed towards him and asked him, see, yesterday you have been giving a speech there for 3 hours, but today to us you talk only for 2.5 hours. Why you have done like that? Is it right on your part to finish off with that speech within 2.5 hours? The same speech you have taken 3 hours there. What do you understand from him? See that people may not, they do not know the language. Even then, they were listening to him very curiously. That type of eloquent speaker is scientist, great renowned scientist. Once, the press people asked him to give a formula for success in life. Give a mathematical formula for success in life. You are very familiar with formulas because in maths you might have. So Albert Einstein, what he said is, A is equal to x plus y plus z. This is the formula which is given by Albert Einstein to the people who asked the formula for success in life, where he said A is success in life, X is hard work, Y is play, Z is keeping the mouth shut. Keeping the mouth shut. So success in life is hard work, play, unnecessary places. It is better to keep quiet. There is a saying, silence is the best answer for all stupid questions. Silence is the best answer for all stupid questions. So in so stupid areas, be quiet. That is his formula for success in life. Mathematical formula for success in life. Now let us come to today's class. Right. Children, summary writing, note making, responding the advertisement you have done. Now I thought of teaching you some on grammar. Don't. It is also not. I am teaching. Already you have learned. I am revising. That's all. It is not a new portion for you. It is an already taught thing, very thoroughly by all the personalities of 10th standard, Monica, Rajesh, and Praveen sir, Joel sir, all these people taught you very well. You are very thorough with it. Yet one small revision I will finish, right? Grammar, that is sentence pattern. These are the things that we can learn without the textbook, right? That is why I have selected that too. From simple to complex we are moving. So here we will get one mark question. One mark question. They will give you one sentence and ask you to find out the pattern of it, or they will ask you to write a sentence in the given pattern. You have to write it, right? Now, before that, what is a sentence? What is a sentence, children? This you have learned already. What is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that gives us a complete sense. A group of words that gives us a complete sense is called a sentence, right? In a sentence, tell me in a sentence. Ramu goes to school. It is a group of words which gives us a complete sense that he goes to school. You are getting an idea of it, right? Here is a group of words which gives a complete sense. Now, in a sentence, each and every word has a function. For example, if you take Ramu, it is a noun. If you take goes, it is a verb. If you take to, it is a preposition. If you take school, again it is a noun. So that we call as parts of speech. So in English, when you write a sentence, there is each and every word comes under one part of speech. That is, the parts of speech in English are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection, all these things, right? Noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, preposition, conjunction, interjection. So among this you will get, that is the word, the sentence, each and every word will come under any one of these 8 parts of speech are 8. 8 parts of speech are. Just vaguely I will just touch what it is and we will go to the sentence pattern. What is a noun? Noun is the name of a person, place or a thing. Rama, chair, school, building. These are all nouns. Now, what is a verb? Verb is the action denoting word. Run, jump, skip, hop, walk, sleep, write. So the word which denotes an action. This is all you have learned. Just I will touch here and there to make you revise it, recollect it to your mind. Right? Noun, verb. Adjective is a word that qualifies a noun. Adjective is a word that qualifies a noun. For example, he, adjective. He bought a blue shirt. He bought a blue shirt. See, shirt is a noun. That blue says something more about the shirt, the color of it. So it is qualifying the noun shirt. So it is called an adjective. A word that qualifies a noun, right? Adjective. Then adverb. What is adverb? adverb is a word that qualifies the verb. Meaning of the verb. Example, she walks fast. It is a verb. It says something more about the verb walks. How she walks? Fast, very quickly. So, noun, verb, adjective, adverb. The remaining you will see in the next class. Okay, children, if you have any doubt in the interaction session, please clear it off. And I don't know how far you have been successful in this. All these things we will just talk in that interaction session. Mostly it is, mainly it is for you people to speak out, to get to know your things, your doubts cleared. Okay, children? Right. Stay safe at home. Be good, obedient to your parents, and prepare your lessons. Thank you, children.